As more and more technology integrates artificial intelligence, great strides in productivity and creativity are here. But is it fair? Are the algorithms pigeonholing certain elements of society? Well, Kareem Scales and Joel Van Kuyken are here to discuss these questions and more. There's an important summit coming up. They want you to attend, Mastering the Matrix. Welcome to the Morning Mix, guys. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Todd, for having us.
Absolutely. Kareem, let's start with you. This summit, what do you hope to accomplish? Who's coming, and what do you want them to take away from that?
Yeah, Todd, I think that's a great question. So we have a collaboration of stakeholders from a number of different areas, from law enforcement, from public administration, education, and really the goal of this is to bring community together in a safe space where we can really begin to talk about how we want AI to show up in our community, right? When we see the influx of AI here in our community, and there's a lot of concerns around bias and some of the issues around, as you mentioned, the algorithms. And so we want to get ahead of the ball and bring folks to a space where we can begin to strategize and think forward about how we want this to show up.
And this is something you both are well versed in with consulting firms. You deal with this every day. We're talking about it's going to be built and things are going to be based off that, how it's built. So it has to get built right the first time out. And what we're seeing is that there are some discrepancies. So we're talking about gender, we're talking about race, we're talking about the ways that AI treats the people. Joel, is this something that someone can come to and express those concerns? Can the public come and say, this is what I'm worried about?
Well, I think the public can come and absolutely have a voice, but I think the main part is to learn more deeply about the impact of these tools and how AI is being incorporated into our society, public safety, the administration. I think not just, from a aspect of surveillance, but how is generative AI being used to determine outcomes for the immediate future and the long-term future? If there is bias in the data, who does that impact? How do we navigate that? How do we think through the kind of future that we all would like to achieve? So it's a bit about equity. It's a bit about who's impacted by this, who wins, who loses.
And you've got someone really great who's spoken to this numerous times here in our community, Renee Cummings, coming in. For those who don't know, talk about who Renee is.
Yeah, so Renee Cummings has been to Grand Rapids twice before. This will be her third time. She is a non-resident scholar at the Brookings Institution. She's a professor of practice at the University of Virginia, and she's an expert in AI ethics, data ethics. She's kind of a data activist, but she also has a background in criminology, communications, public relations, media. She's from Trinidad. She grew up in Manhattan, and now she really travels the world talking about the opportunities and threats of artificial intelligence. She happens to be in Istanbul this week. Then she'll be in Seattle, and then she'll be coming here for our conference and summit on the 30th.
Absolutely. Couldn't think of anyone better. I love the term you used, data, what did you call it? A data activist.
Data activist.
What a great title that
Yes.
is. I think we're going to need a few of those in our world, especially with AI coming around like this. So when you come to this event, more than just a keynote, what is someone from the public who comes to this going to experience throughout the day? Kind of when it starts, when it ends, food, how's the day look for them?
Certainly, yes. So we have a full schedule. We'll start at around 7:30. We have, as I mentioned, various speakers. We'll have panel conversations. There'll be a series of breakouts. They'll happen early afternoon. That'll include presentations and panels. And then in the afternoon, what I'm really excited about is we'll kind of start to have some table strategy discussions, right? So with all the information that has been shared today, how can we now then turn this into some action-based solutions? And so we are just, super excited to be hosting this first of a kind event. I think from what I've seen, this is the first initiative that is bringing together this collaborative of stakeholders in this way, and it's important and timely.
I appreciate both of you for doing what you're doing and for Renee coming once again to do this. This is important stuff, and it needs to get done right the first time. If you want to learn more about this, maybe have a few questions answered as well. Mastering the Matrix is happening. Let's get the time and location right up there. It is October 30th, starting at 8 o'clock. As you can see, it's a full day happening at the Eberhard Center. I can't imagine a better place to be if you have any concerns about this topic. Are we talking a cost to get in?
It's free.
Even better. It just got
Yeah.
better. So now all of this is happening at no cost to you. What a phenomenal offering. Thank you for that.
Yeah, and if I could add one other thing, as I shared, we'll have breakfast, lunch, there'll be snacks throughout the afternoon. And one thing that I'm really excited about as we are engaging folks in this conversation around AI and AI tools, some are further along their journey than others. And so one way that we thought it could be a good way to bring in folks from community is to maybe offer raffle off some AI-powered items.
Okay.
And so by joining the summit, everyone will be entered into a raffle to win a couple of items. I'll give you a quick teaser. One will be the new Oakley Vanguard Meta AI glasses. So Todd, you got to come out.
Yeah.
Those glasses. It's on my wish list. I can't afford those things. That's a good prize.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
don't let that, that's like slow you down from focusing on why you're going.
100%.
But yeah, you can win some prizes still. Thanks for adding that in. Joel, anything else you want to add before we
Well, I
leave?
just think there's some opportunity for some hands-on
Yes.
work as
Beautiful.
well. And generationally, we've got older generations interacting with younger generations. How do they interact with technology, generative AI, and all of these tools? Having dialogue amongst people with different ideas about what AI is and how they might utilize it or how it might impact their life is really important.
Yeah, and how AI might even affect generational biases. I mean, you never know.
Absolutely.
We didn't even talk ageism in this at all. There are a lot of things to cover. AI, innovation, public safety, October 30th, as you heard, 8 to 4 GVSU, Eberhard Center, right there on Fulton Street. If you know someone or an organization that is lifting up the West Michigan community or building bridges to a safer Michigan for our youth and beyond, scan that QR code right there on your screen. It'll bring you right up to a link, or you can just email us, a pathforward@fox17online.com. Gentlemen.